What's going on, family? Black Phoenix checking in. Right now, I'm at the headquarters working on a smaller project, getting a few things organized. And I was just thinking about a book I read yesterday. Yesterday, I read Jay Prince's book, Respect. And for those who haven't read it or listened to it, um, I think you should do so, especially if you come from the hood, you come from the poverty, you look like me. You trying to find your direction, no matter where you come from. To me, honestly, especially if you're from the South, a lot of us experience different raw livings and coming up country and how we had to figure things out. And I really think it's a great book, a very great book. Like a lot of things was pointed out to me about his life personally, but just about some of the examples and some of the things that he said in the book that opened up my eyes. And one of the things that hit me that he said um, throughout the whole book, he gave a ton of wisdom. But one of the things he said that caught my attention, he kept saying, um, "Heavy is the head that wears the crown." You know what I mean? So it's an old proverb that said, "Whose much is given, much is required." So when you positioning yourself to be a boss, if that's in you, if you're a leader, you're gonna go through some trying times, and some of the trying times, or some of your most trying times, gonna be dealing with people that you love the most, which is gonna make it real difficult. And it hit me because a lot of our greatest struggles gonna be with family. We're gonna have issues with family. We're gonna have to work out and work through, or separate ourselves from, and that was a big thing. And then the other thing that he said that really hit me, did you know that this man had the desire to be a welder? And he said one reason that made him want to be a welder because his stepfather was a welder, or his father was a welder, and he was making good money at the time. He was making $25 an hour, and this was in the 70s and 80s. You know what I mean? So this guy was networking. He was working with someone else, but he was making good money. Now just think of during that time of the independence and those who was getting it independently welding. Now this guy probably working for a company making that much money, you know, and that was good in Texas and around Houston, in the area where they was from. So just think about the independence in welding. And how this man wanted to use it because he seen the money and the freedom, and he said, "Man, I can make that type of money. Maybe I need to learn how to do this." And now here I am teaching it independently. Here I am with the independence of welding classes that I teach, and the hip hop welding and hip hop seminars. I really think that it's time for us to learn something that can actually free us. And with me, it was welding. I used welding to actually get um, my financial freedom to build other business ventures and to invest in other things. But I used the money from welding to take me to different levels. So it was ironic to me that he said that he wanted to be a welder, that he was respecting his father that was a welder, and some of the struggles that they was facing. So all I want to say is you never know who have a similar struggle to you. You never know what you can use to get over that hump. And he said one thing else I want to leave you with before I leave. He said, never stop swinging. No matter what situation you in or what situation we face in life, don't give up. Keep going. As long as it's breath in your body and you're alive and you are able to fight, keep fighting till it's over. Hog on.